Louis Patron back with the final segment of the Key West Lou Legal Hour, and I thank you again for watching this show today. Just before a commercial break, I was talking about Social Security and how ain't no question in my mind, should not be any question in your mind, that our government has legally stolen all the money from Social Security and repaid it with an IOU. They now owe, the government owes Social Security $2.7 trillion that they're never going to pay back. And yet they want to cut Social Security benefits at a time when there's not enough money left to pay. Last year, for example, we had to borrow $49 million from China to make the Social Security account balance, which we did. The United States. We dumped it in Social Security so the benefits, the monthly paychecks could go out. And now we're stuck paying interest to China on the $49 million. But it's not our fault. It's our money. Our government should look to putting it back and making it solvent, not by cutting benefits to the people who put their money in. No. But by working out another schedule with the payments, stop taking money out, stop, because they still take it out, stop paying interest with an IOU that you're never going to honor, and so forth. That's the story of Social Security. We've been done. We've been hoodwinked. No question about it. I guarantee you this is the true story, and people should be more aware of it. Now I want to tell you about a country in Eurasia. That's the middle between Europe and Asia on the line there, I guess. It's called Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. I never heard of it till I read this story, so I looked it up. Azerbaijan was part of the Soviet Republic in one of the countries that made it up in 1991 when the Soviet Union broke up. It became an independent nation. Happens to be a very wealthy nation. They got crude oil and natural gas up there. They got so much money coming in, it's wonderful, all right? And their people live good. And around them, they got the other countries that were involved with the Soviet Republic. They've got Georgia, Russia, Armenia, and Iran. All oil people. For neighbors. It's understandable. Big Muslim country. Religious freedom, though. To all, but they don't have many Christians. They only have 250 Catholics. All I wanted to tell you was this very rapidly because I understand we're running out of time. They have an election. The same families run the country since 1991. The son was running for president. The day before the election, the Federal Election National Commission said he won by 73% of the vote. They hadn't had the election yet, but they came out with the result. That's how corrupt things are in Azerbaijan. Well, that's the show for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it. I love talking about these things. And, I got a minute now. I've got longer than I thought. Now I got 30 seconds. We're getting screwed up here a little bit. Don't mind it. I'm not going to get into anything else for this week, but there are bad things happening out there, and these bad things are affecting the people. They're not affecting the legislators who are making them. They're not affecting the lobbyists. They're not affecting corporate America. They're affecting the 99%. Bad stuff. Be aware. Watch out. I'll be talking to you next week. Thank you for joining me.